What's up, guys? Different kind of video today. It is fishing, but something crazy happened. So recall back a few months ago, I was fishing with Beach Bomber Fishing. We were doing a collaboration video on Buffalo Bayou, and he and I actually witnessed somebody drown. They were too far away and in too deep a water under too dangerous conditions for either of us to be able to help. It lasted only a couple of seconds, and rescue divers recovered his body the next day. But what the events of those days reminded me of, something I always knew. I've worked in the safety industry for a long time. I've always been an outdoorsman, and I worked in a swim school for a very long time. So water safety is important to me. I always knew this, but it just gets reinforced when you see the consequences firsthand. Water is so dangerous. Not just whitewater rapids or the ocean. Any body of water can take your life if you're not careful around it, or if circumstances surrounding that body of water change faster than you can react to them. It's easier than you think, and that almost happened to me just a moment ago. Watch this. What's up, guys? Once again, we're out on Brays Bayou. I got a special request to please do another one of these videos. Sorry for the rest of you guys who are sick of them by now. These bayous that run through the Houston area are Houston's best kept fishing secret. Not the bayou itself, but the fact that they hold so many fish. It's absolutely amazing. The ripples behind me, some of that's due to the current, some of it's due to all the fish, which I can see with these polarizing lenses. They're all over the place. A lot of people, hardcore fishermen, you know, but a lot of people don't know, just the average Joe, they don't know how many fish are just jam-packed in these bayous. So what I'm going to do today is a little bit of carp fishing and a little bit of general fishing. So let me show you what I mean by that. All right, let me get this bag off. So, carp fishing. We've got my beloved Shimano bait runner. This is one of the best reels I've ever owned. Originally bought it for saltwater fishing, and I've caught loads of redfish on this sucker right here, but it is also just one of the best carp reels on the market. The Shimano OC bait runners are just absolutely amazing. 15-pound line. I know that's a little bit heavy. Some of you guys out there who are very experienced carp anglers will know that's a bit heavy for carp, but the reason I do that, along with using this 3-pound test curve rod, which again, if you know carp fishing, you know that's a bit heavy, is because everything out here is concrete. Most of my carp fishing is done in the city where there's lots of concrete, and you need a strong, powerful fishing rod with a heavier monofilament line. There's also a lot of catfish in here. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. If you are one of my European viewers, you can correct me on this, but if I'm not mistaken, typically the UK catfish or the Wells catfish, I mean, they're not as prolific in European waters, or at least, let me take that back, in waters in the UK, they're not as prolific as like channel catfish and blue catfish are here. I know that changes once you start going into like Spain and Italy. They're all over the place and they're enormous. But I don't think the average carp angler over there necessarily worries every time they go out carp fishing about catching a catfish. Again, let me know if I'm wrong about that, guys. But here in America, if you're one of my American viewers, then you know catfish are just everywhere, and basically they beat everything else to the bait. And they have thick rasping pads, and if you don't have heavier monofilament line, they will break you off immediately. Cage feeder. Coming down to a very small octopus hook. These are not proper carp hooks. I usually get my carp hooks from Gamakatsu. I like going with the size 6 Super G carp hook that they have. Really, really nice. I'm out of those at the moment, so the Gamakatsu octopus hooks that come in the really small sizes do a really good job. All right, guys, here we go. Cage feeder. I'm just using some soaked dog biscuits and bread in that feeder. And I know that's not the ultimate, proper, most beautiful carp fishing technique there is, but it works and it's inexpensive, and I've seen Graham Pullen do this, so I feel like I have a pass on it. And we have just a bit of bread coming down to a barbless hook. And what I'm gonna do, let's see here, I'm gonna toss this out in the deeper part of the main channel, a little bit upstream. It'll probably get carried down a few meters. Let's check our drag here, there we go. Boom. So it's sinking, 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 has not even hit the bottom yet. Okay, it's on the bottom. This current is so strong. That's another reason I like using heavy line in here, guys, is because almost certainly your line is going to be going over the lip of the channel. And if you're using, you know, 5-6 pound line, it'll be gone in a second. I'm going to get this set before we hook a fish, because you don't want to be fighting a fish trying to get the net undone at the same time. Landing mat, proper carp net. Perfect. Good stuff. The fish just spooked right next to me. It's probably a mullet. Extension on the handle here. Helps us land fish with that long rod there. And I learned this the hard way. Put your net over the top of your landing mat, or it will blow away. Okay, finally we're on something very tiny. It is baby tilapia. That's exactly what I thought it would be. Not a bad fish, guys. Not a bad fish at all. Oh, ah, ha, 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 ha. Ouch! Spined me good. You see, that's my blood, not his. Well, the rain's really coming down now. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. All right, guys, I don't know if this will work, but it's always worth trying. There's a few mullet right there. I have caught mullet on hook and line before. It's very hard, especially if you have a jig head. Usually you just got to use the smallest hook in your bag and breadcrumb. But it's worth a shot. Nah, nobody seems to be interested. Sometimes they don't even do it on purpose. They're just crossing paths with your bait, sucking up algae. Yeah, and they just happen to suck up your bait at the same time. Oh, yes! Look at that. Oh, he got off. Ah! That was a close one. All right, all right. Perfect, guys. We came back over here after the rain. I put a new hook on because we lost the last one. And I can hear carp on the top of the water. That rain just got him going. Perfect, perfect for us. Let's get this sucker baited up and ready to go. And you know what? Let's not forget. I said I wanted to fish barbless today. Let's make this a barbless hook. There we go. All right, guys, we're getting out of here. This is actually getting kind of dangerous. So let me show you what's going on. If you look right behind me, that water was about 2 feet lower about 3 seconds ago. So this is actually coming up faster than I can even pay attention to it. That water is rising dangerously fast. Holy shit. Whoa. You see that? We got to get out of here. There's a tremendous amount of water rushing downstream right now. We are right in front of it. My God, guys, look at this. Okay, it's coming up right around us. Ah, God almighty. It's like I don't want to leave stuff, but I will. Yeah, see, my feet are in the water right now. We were sitting down there about 20 seconds ago. Let's get out of here. very, very dangerous. See, it doesn't look like it's raining that hard here, but all this rain, you know, no matter how far down that way, down far south it goes, that water is rushing down this way, and it is filling up this bayou incredibly fast. Look at that. Look at this. This is what we have now. We were sitting right about where my finger is now. It's about 3 feet. 3 feet of really, really fast moving, powerful water now. That came up in about 60 seconds. Just enough time for me to grab stuff and move up and get out of the way. Look at that. Check this out, guys. I was sitting right there. Not there, there. That's where I was sitting less than about a minute ago. Crazy. You would not stand a chance in hell in this water. Not a chance in hell, especially with these slopes of concrete. Oh man, if you were in that, you're dead. It's just, you're not gonna make it. You're not. Good Lord. The power of water is incredible. Nature shows its beauty in a lot of places, but it shows its power in water. Look at this. That back eddy coming in here, swirling back around. And that's just what's on the surface, guys. What you can't see are the vertical eddies underneath the surface. That's what sucks you under and holds you there. You guys remember what this looked like earlier today? Well guys, I know we only got 2 fish today, but I hope for those of you who maybe haven't seen it before, I hope this gives you a sense of the power and potential danger in any body of water. I've said before that fishing is always a dangerous activity because you're near the water. Any activity that takes place near the water carries with it a risk of drowning. And conditions, especially your weather conditions, make a gigantic impact on how dangerous that water is going to be on any given day. And remember, just because it looks clear and sunny where you are now does not mean that it can't be pouring down torrential rain somewhere else. And if you are fishing a narrow moving body of water, be careful. It will sneak up on you and take you away. Nobody will ever see you again.